All right, well, welcome back. This is part two of our little lesson on wikis. Actually going in and we're actually creating an economics Wikipedia as we are creating pages and we're having users go in and edit. So as I showed you in our last video, I went in and I actually created a consumer page for this economics Wikipedia, and I had my definition, examples, and YouTube clip. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is, first of all, I'm going to show you kind of the true power of a wiki, and that's the ability to go in and edit. And so when you are part of a class, you have the ability to actually edit any pages in this wiki, regardless of if they were created by you or not. So if you have like 4 classmates in your group, you can go in and you can continuously edit. And so let's just say, for instance, that I saw that my friend had created this consumer page. I can go in here and click Edit Wiki, and I look at this and I say, you know what, I think I want to add another example. Because it says on here that the consumer buys goods and services, and I see that in my 3 examples, really all I have are goods. I don't have any services. I don't have any intangible things that I'm buying. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add one more thing, and I'm just going to say, and a college student who gets a haircut, because a college student getting a haircut is also purchasing a service, and they are a consumer. And so I've made that change, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click Submit. And you see on here that my change has been accepted, and I have just in effect edited this. And this really is the power of Wikipedia, and how how Wikipedia actually started, the ability to keep editing content as we go throughout. And so what I want to do now is I want to show you actually how you can track this. And so what you can do is you can actually go up here to where it says My Contribution, and if you look at your contribution, you can see that on different occasions you actually went in and made some changes, and you can see how much you've contributed, because typically when wikis are graded in the classroom, we grade you on how much you actually contributed to the wiki and the changes that you made. So if I go in here and I compare to version 2, you can see that I've had, my latest version of this is version 3. And if you scroll down, you can see that there's something highlighted in green. Well, the reason that's highlighted in green is because if you look at the legend, you can see that somebody added text, and I added that text. And so you can look on here and you can see the changes that you made. And when teachers go in and grade these, they're going to look for the things that you did and that you added. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and exit out. And so that's just an easy way for you to see the changes that you have actually made to your group's wiki. All right, and we'll go ahead and click the back arrow. And I'm just going to go ahead and, all right. The second thing you can do to interact is you can just leave comments. Maybe you just have a suggestion, but you aren't ready to actually go ahead and change any content on the wiki. And so maybe you just want to leave the comment, great additions, Mr. Del Ponte. I found some great videos. What can I say? I found some great videos on new cars in the United States. Do you think they would be good to add? Now, I've just posted this comment, and then the hope is that you start a conversation much like you do on a blog. So I'm just going to go ahead and click Add. And then you can see down below that there have been some comments made. Great additions, Mr. Del Ponte. I found some great videos on new cars, and do you think they would be good to add? And we are just going to go ahead and we're going to collapse these comments. And so now you can also comment on this as well. And you can add additional comments as you go. So we've gone through how to revise a wiki, the importance of being able to revise. We've gone through how to comment. The last thing we're going to do is just simply add a new page, because when you build a wiki, especially if we're talking about your classroom Wikipedia, we actually want to go in and we want to be able to add more pages and more content. So simply all you're going to do is you're going to go up here and you're going to go up here to where it says create a wiki page, and you're going to select that. All right. And just to show you as an example, we will go ahead and I will also put in producers. So that'll be the next term I'm going to put in, and I'm just going to simply write a definition for this one, and I'm going to say producers are individuals and organizations that determine products and services available for sale. All right, so that's my definition. Again, I'm going to go in. We're going to go ahead and bold that, and I'm just going to leave this as now as this, and then maybe in the future somebody will come in and add examples to this, and I'm going to go ahead and click submit. So now you see that I have different pages that I can it's called toggling back and forth. So I can go in and I can go back and forth. I can go to the consumer page where my instructions are, and then I can go down to the producer page. And as also, as always, I can click on Edit Wiki Content, and I can continuously create wiki pages. So really, this is the power of a wiki. It allows you to collaborate as a group without actually being in the same room. You could work on this in theory if you were at all different points in the country, because this allows for groups to share ideas, to build information, to build content. And so we hope this gave you some good insight into using a wiki. And again, if you have any other questions about wikis, please ask your instructors in class. But we hope this gives you enough of a background to be able to really collaborate and create some really dynamic things online.